Renting? Schmenting. Are you renting? Have you been renting for a while? Are you the all-star renter, the MVP of renting? Do you like to move a lot? Hey, listen, I get it. No judgment here. Sometimes it makes sense to rent. Like, let's say you're new to an area and you don't know exactly where you want to be. Where do you want to settle down? Okay, no problem. But you have to know that renting has a hidden cost. It is an opportunity cost. Here's an example. A past client of mine called me just today to get pre-approved for a new home. Yep, just under 4 years ago, they had used my services and bought their first home. They had been renting for 2 years prior to that. When we met, they weren't sure if they could buy a home. We figured out a way for them to come up with a 5% down payment. And the way that they did that is they funded it with monies from their 401ks. They took the needed down payment out of their 401ks. I showed them a strategy that they could borrow the money and pay it back quickly. I also came up with a strategy where they used seller credits to pay for the closing costs. Now, when they got their damage deposit back from their old landlord, they took a portion of those monies and paid off that 401k loan. It was a win-win situation. They got more house than what they had before when they were renting, and the total payment was actually slightly less than their old monthly rental cost. But here's the best part. Here's the opportunity cost. They now have $42,000 in equity. If they had not bought and just rented again back then 2 years ago, they would not have the $42,000 in equity to do their own version of moving on up to the east side. Yep, they finally got their piece of the pie. So renting, schmenting. Yeah, that's a legal term, I think. I can walk you through the strategies to come up with a down payment and to fund the closing costs. So let's stop the renting carousel and let's get you pre-approved and into a new home to build equity with. Jim Koulis, 815-436-0500.